Hey there, welcome back to my channel. In previous video, we talked about stateful widget. Now it is time to talk about the list view in which we would be displaying the list of items. Let's take an example. Here on the screen, instead of showing you know the button and the app bar, I would like to show the app bar with the set of, let's say, name of the animals. To begin with, we would display like animals, but from that example you can show, let's say for example, the list of messages or list of contacts, or it could be anything based on the requirement of the project that you're working on. So we would switch back to the demo application, and instead of um, a plain text over here, we would display the list of animals. In order to do that, I would go ahead and create a new file, a Dart file, and I would say list of animals. Is that spelled correct? Oh yeah, it is. And I'm gonna create the file. Let's add that. And first thing first, import the package of the Flutter material. And then for now, in this tutorial, we would display a fixed set of animals, like 4 or 5. So it would be a stateless widget. So let's use the stateless widget and name the screen as list of animals. View or widget, you can name it the way you want. For now, I'm gonna use the view terminology. Okay, we would be using scaffold and app bar on the top, and using app bar we would display the app bar on top, and in title we would provide the const text which would say list of animals. Nice. Next, in the body, control space to show the pop-up and let the IDE do the work for you. Okay, in the body we're supposed to display the list of what? Animals. So first thing first, we need to create a list of animals. So I'm going to define, let's say, variable and say animals, and in which I would provide the list of, let's say, animals. Let's say for example, lion, tiger, cat, dog, cow. Okay, for now this is enough. Okay, now that I've created an array, IDE, which is Android Studio, which we're using at the moment, has started throwing the errors. So let's resolve this error. Can't define the const constructor because of the animals. It's initialized with a non-constant value. So basically, this is stateless widget, and in stateless widget, we're supposed to provide constant values. So I would switch this to const, or say fixed values. Okay. Even after that, it says only static fields can be declared as const. So let's add static constant, and I believe the errors are gone for that particular section. Now we're supposed to define a body over here, and body here we want to see the list of animals, of course. Now I don't know which widget I'm supposed to use in order to show the list. So it's time to explore the documentation. So I would switch to browser, and in here I have currently loaded widget catalog, which you can find under docs.flutter.dev. Now, okay, I would like to have the list of animals, and list could have more than, let's say, 10, 20 or 100 elements, and in that case it would be a scrollable list. So that's why I would go to section scrolling. If you're not sure where to find that, you can use the search button. Now in this, I believe, yeah, there is one item called list view. This is the one which we want to use. So I'm clicking on it in order to see the documentation, and okay, time to scroll further. Okay, so in this example, they are creating the list with the fixed set of children. Okay, nice. So let's do this first, and then we would switch to array based list view. So I would switch back to IDE. For now, we don't need array. We would be defining each element statically. So let's use list view, and then in this we're supposed to specify children, and for that I'm gonna define, let's say, const or simply text. So we would provide lion as the first child of the list view, then second would be, let's say, tiger, and then cat, and then dog, and last is cow. So we have defined a list view with the set of, or say, fixed or say const array or const children's basically, and we have no errors here. It means this widget is written perfectly, but it is not getting displayed over here because the application is displaying some other widget. So in order to change the layout over here or output over here, I have switched to the app file, and I'm changing that to list of animals, and the moment I hit enter, it's going to auto import the file, so you don't have to worry about it. Now if I save, you would see the output which is done by the hot reload. Okay, we have the list of animals over here, but again, it's not that, I would say, good looking. It's tightly coupled, or aligned to each other. So in this example, they have defined the height for each, so which we can do, but I think I'm gonna skip that. So because if you take a look at the code, and with that you would be able to understand, okay, this is going to produce the output which would look something like over here. So okay, so that's one thing. Now instead of static values, or say the fixed set of widgets, or say fixed set of children, in this example we can see that they have used an array over here, which I was about to explain, and I was trying to explain. So let's switch to that example. So instead of using this fixed set of widgets as a children to this list view, we can iterate through each, and then we can define the item. So let me remove all of the code which I have written over here for the list view, and uncomment the variable animals, and then in list view, if I hit dot key and control space, you would see that we have 3 functions over here, or say the constructors. So I'm going to use separated. So this separated constructor helps me, or function helps me. It's a constructor, you can see in the documentation. Constructor helps me to provide the definition for each I would say row, as well as the divider. So let me go ahead and hit the enter key, and in this you're supposed to provide a function Okay, but I'm not sure what definition should I be using, so I would switch to documentation and click on separated constructor. So you can see that over here there are number of parameters in which there is item builder and a separator builder. These are two required properties, and all the properties or say the parameters looks optional to me. Okay, no, hold on. There are three required values. So what is this index widget builder? So it's sort of, inline function in which we would have the context as well as the index. Okay, confusing, right? So let's just go back to IDE and understand with the example. So these are three parameters which are necessary to build a list view with the separated constructor. And as we saw this in the documentation, it has two parameters, context and index. So we would use this inline function, context and index, and I'm gonna define this inline function like this, and just like that for separator builder as well. So context and index. So here I have defined two inline functions for two items, or say two parameters, item builder and separator builder. And for the items count, we know that we want to show the animals, so the list view would have the length of, or say would have the items of animals length. Okay, so now what? In the separator, you're supposed to provide the separator widget. So for that, we would be using a divider. So I'm gonna start typing divider, and here it is. So a simple divider would do a good job for this list, and we have to say return divider. And in this also, we're supposed to provide a value for each item. So let's just use the text view and animals at index. So basically this item builder is going to be executed each time for each element, and it is going to construct the widget for that particular row, and then it will generate the list view. Okay, let's get rid of this warning. Okay, now let me switch back to this, and you can see that we do have a divider, and we do have a little bit of spacing, but even after that it doesn't look really good. The reason behind that is we're using a kind of a plain text widget over here. So instead of this, it is recommended to use list tile, I believe. So for that, I went to documentation, and in this you can find that you can basically find that 1 second, list tile, yeah, here it is in this example. So this is the one which I would recommend you guys to use. So let me switch back to Android Studio, and we would be using this inside the list tile widget. So let's use list tile widget, and for the title I would use this, and we're good here. So if I save and refresh, we can see that a proper list is generated. Hold on, for the divider I think, okay, so yeah, for now divider is just the blank divider, but maybe there are few attributes, thickness, color. Yeah, let's specify the thickness 1, and then for the color we can specify, I think, colors dot black, like this. No, okay, maybe like this, colors.black, and we're good here. Okay, so now we can see the separator as well. So this is good. Now in this video we have covered how to create a list with the array, and we have used the separator constructor, we have used list tile, and we also have used the divider, and with all of this predefined widgets we were able to design a beautiful list in couple of minutes. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. In next video we would be covering more topics, and interesting contents are coming soon. Thank you so much for being with me and watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.